No, I actually brought something with me because I often have to, like, you know, make sure that my body's ready. I brought one here. Do you know what this is? Right. Hold on. I gotta warm up my lungs, so hold on. I hope you guys are ready. This is just a warm up, but thank you. Look, we'll get rid of that. We'll use that a little bit later. So I have something fun here. I actually brought a deck of cards with me for this, but I actually don't know if this is the right, you know what? Maybe I'll use, you know what? No, I'll use this one. Oh, this one's my favorite. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I brought another deck of cards here. I'll get rid of this one too. You know what, maybe I'll use these cards. I'll show you something really cool. Now, this is a regular standard deck of cards. Actually, we're just gonna use one card for this. We'll use, what card is that? The Jack of what? Hearts. The Jack of Hearts. And what color is the Jack of Hearts? It's red, right? Now watch, if I take the Jack of Hearts, can you see it? And I take it, watch close. Remember, this is all about imagination. If you can imagine it, it's really there. Watch. Hey. And there's the Jack of Hearts. Thank you. Thank you. I actually have 3 coins here, 3 Morgan dollars. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Now you can see all 3, correct? Here's what happens. If I take the first one and I just toss it, it goes, right? That leaves me with just 2 Morgans, and you can see both. Watch. If I take the next Morgan and I put the Morgan in my hand and then I just give it a little wave, the next one travels. That leaves me with 1 Morgan left, and if I open, the question is, did I really have the Morgan? Thank you. So this is a fun one here. This one actually uses 4 half dollars. Can you guys see those? You have to watch close because if not, you're gonna miss it. This is gonna be the first one to travel. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. You can see all 4. You can hear all 4. If I put them in my hands like this, I wiggle my thumbs and I shake my wrists. The first one travels, leaving me with 3 here and 1 here. Now watch or you're gonna miss it. There's the first one. This one goes here. These 3 go in this hand. You can hear them. You can see them. All 3 go in the hand. But when they go in my hands and I wiggle my thumbs and I shake my wrist, now the next one travels. Now I have 2 here and 2 here. Remember, this is the first one to go. There's number 1, there's number 2. Both coins go in the hand, the third one and the fourth one here. You can see both of them. You can hear them. I'll show you one more time. You can see both. They don't go up my sleeve. What happens is they travel through time and space. It's when I wiggle my thumbs and I shake my wrist that the next one travels. Right, there's the first one, right? There's number 1, here's number 2, and here's number 3. All 3 coins go in the hand, the last one to go, the hardest one to go. This one goes in the hand just like this. When I wiggle my thumbs and I shake my wrist, I'll even separate them a little bit more now. There's all 4 coins. Now I know what you're saying. Perhaps I cheated, and maybe that was a little bit of a distraction. So this time we're gonna do it again, but this time we'll do it a little bit differently, and you could see all 4. Now watch close. I can cover this one and this one, or I can cover these 2. It doesn't matter which 2 I cover, but when I give it a little rub, 1 jumps. When I give it a little rub, 1 jumps. When I give it a little rub, 1 jumps. When I give it a little rub, 1 jumps. When I give it a little rub, 1 jumps. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. Speaking of coins, I actually brought something else here with me. Can you do me a favor and take a look at this? Here, take a look at that. What is that? It's just a corkscrew, right? You don't need anything like that. Hold on. And you can see these, correct? Perfect. Actually, I don't need this anymore. How many quarters do I have here? 8, right? Well, hold on, do I have 8? I have 9, I cheat. Actually, you know what? We'll do this like this. And we'll get rid of these other ones. You can see all, oops, you can see all 5, right? I'll do it again, this time I'll do this with the quarters, watch. There's quarter number 1, quarter number 2. They go in this hand just like this, and all 3 in this hand, and you could hear them. This time the coins are a little smaller, so they're easier to travel. When I go, did you see it? The first one travels, now there's 3 here and there's 2 here. This is the first one, this is the second one, the third one goes here, these 2 go here, you can see them, right? They go in the hand, I wiggle my thumbs, and the next one travels. Now I have 4 here and 1 here. It's really, really interesting how this works. There's the first one, here's quarter number 1, 2, 3, and 4. All 3 go in the hand, this last one goes right here, and when I wiggle, it travels, and there's all 5 coins. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Can you do me a favor and just point to any one of these quarters, anyone that you want? This one? Perfect. So we'll get rid of these right here. Watch close. Watch. Nothing in the hand. If I take the quarter, look. Do me a favor. Can you open up your hand? And there's the quarter. Wonderful. Thank you. Now, I'm going to show you actually one of the oldest tricks in the world. This is so old that you can find it in the remnants of this in the ancient pyramids of Egypt. In fact, this is so old that there's writings in those pyramids. They're on the top, on the walls. Do you know what those writings are called? Hieroglyphics. Right. Do you know what they're called when they're on the bottom of the wall? Lower glyphics? Yes, they're called lower glyphics. Surprisingly, it's true. You can tell your teachers that you learned that from one of the magicians that we're visiting. Now, in those hieroglyphics, right, they used clay cups and little stones. Now, I'm a little bit more modern. I use a brass cup and a little red ball. Can you examine those? Take a look at them, please. Perfect, nothing fancy. Now, they used to play a game. It's very easy. We're gonna play that game with you guys. Watch. The ball goes in the cup. If I ask you where the ball is, you say it's where? In the cup. If I take the ball out of the cup and put the ball in my pocket and ask you where the ball is, you say it's in my pocket because it's not in the cup. Very simple, very easy to follow. We'll do it again. Watch close. Here's the ball. Here's the cup. Where's the ball? In the cup. Can you hear it? Now watch. If I take the ball out and I put the ball in my pocket, I ask you where the ball is and you say it's in my pocket. So you guys understand the rules of the game. Perfect. So remember, either it's in the cup or it's in my pocket. If it's in my pocket, I'll take it out and I'll put it in my, it's not here, it's here. I show you and you win the game. Very simple, very easy to follow, okay? Now that you understand, are you ready to play the game? Let's go. Wonderful. Remember, this whole thing starts with 1 ball and 1, that was weird. We'll do it again. If I take the ball, put the ball in the cup, where's the ball? In the cup. Right, can you hear it? Yeah. If I take the ball out of the cup and I put the ball in my pocket and I ask you where the ball is, you say it's? Right, it's right here, right? Because it's not under the cup, correct? Now if I take this ball and I put this ball in my hand, reach into my pocket, grab some dust, throw the dust, snap and wave, where's the ball? It's not in my hand anymore because it's under the cup, right? It's interesting how it works. It's one of the oldest tricks in magic. We'll do it again in case you're not following. Here, you take the ball, you put it in the cup. Where's the ball? In the cup. Right, if I shake it, can you hear it? If I take the ball out of the cup and I put the ball in my pocket, where's the ball? Is it in my pocket or under the cup? You can guess, it's okay. It's in the cup. It's in the cup, right, because it moves from my pocket to under the cup. That's pretty interesting how this works, right? Remember, it's either in my hand or in the cup. If it goes in my hand like this, I reach for the dust, grab the dust, throw, snap, wave, where's the ball now? In your hand. Right, so it's not under the cup, right? It's not in my hand either because, you look, you're not watching, watch. There it is. Oh, that's crazy. Now let me ask you a question. Did you see that coming? No. Did you see that coming?
It's bigger than the cup.
Right, and if you didn't see that coming, you probably didn't see that coming. Right, isn't that crazy? So, magic starts with imagination. And I brought a deck of cards with me here because I want to show you something here. How many cards are there in a deck? Right, and you guys could see all the cards, right? Now, here's what we'll do. Do me a favor. Whenever you want, you say stop. Ready? I'm just going to cut. Whenever you want, you say stop. I'm just going to keep cutting. 9. Ooh, the ace of spades. I knew you were going to stop on the ace of spades. For real, I did. I knew that. You want to know how I knew that? Seriously, look. Because the ace of spades is the only card that I have in the deck. I don't have any other cards. Actually, the ace of spades is the only card that has a face printed on it because there was nothing printed on the back. It was weird when I bought these, they only printed on the back of this card. So you could have said stop on any of the cards, but you stopped on the only card that had a printed face. Now here's where it gets even crazier, is that if you would have said a different card, like maybe you would have said stop on the 8 of clubs, then we would have used this card. In fact, but this was the only one that was printed too because none of the other cards are printed, which is really, really weird. But actually when I snap, look, now I have the 9 of hearts. Oh, well, and look, the back of this card is also printed, and the back of this one is printed too. Or you could have said stop on one of these 2 cards. Or you could have said stop on one of these 2 cards. It doesn't matter where you would have said stop because the cards were all printed. But here's the thing. Remember, this is all about imagination. If I cut once, and actually if I snap and I cut again, you can see that we can actually get rid of the imagination because when I wave, look at this, all of the cards are now gone. Right. Thank you. Let's see here. Do me a favor, and I'm going to cut the cards once, twice, 3 times. Oops, and can you do me a favor and just say stop when, actually, really quick, look at all the cards. Are they all the cards here? I mean, you could actually, they're in order, surprisingly. Right. Here's what we'll do. I'll just give them a little mix. Say stop whenever you'd like. Ready, go.
Stop.
Take that card, look at it, but don't let me see it. Show everybody the card, please. Wonderful. Now I'm going to try and read your mind. Is that okay? It's a consent thing, though. I need you to say yes.
Sure.
Perfect. Wonderful. And what's your name?
Dustin.
Dustin, I need you to memorize this card. Don't tell me what it is. Okay. I need you to memorize the back of the card because I'm going to try and figure it out, but don't tell me what color it is because I'm going to read his mind, okay? It's a joke. You can laugh. I was testing you. I was making sure you're paying attention. Hey, watch this. If I take this card, did I just rip this? Wonderful. Now let's do it again because, did I rip this even further? Right. 4 cards. Now every magician has in their pocket a secret utility. I have one in mind. What do you think that is? I'll give you a hint. A magic
wand.
I'm not Harry Potter. This isn't Hogwarts. No, a magic marker. Take the marker. And take, okay. You can take it. Can you open it?
Yeah.
Right? Open it. It's real. Take one of the pieces and sign your name on the face of that card.
Okay.
And then I want you to put the cards in your hand like this. Put your other hand on top like that. Secure it so I can't take it.
Sorry, do what?
Just put it in your hand. Your other hand goes on top. Yeah, just perfect.
Okay.
Just like that. So now you have one and I have the other 3. If I take these 3, watch close, and I put them in my hand, in my pocket I have some magic dust. If I put a little dust on my hand, and don't worry, I'll give you some, and I put a little bit of dust on your hand. Did you feel it?
A little bit.
Right, it's such a weird feeling. What happens is, look, in my hand I now have nothing. Which means if it's not in my hand, it has to be, open up your hand. Oh wait, maybe I'll just do another coin trick. No, I'm kidding. You see, something happened. Actually, that's weird. Did you see it when it moved? See, look at this. All 3 pieces have traveled under the mat. Can you take that? I don't want to touch it. And here, look. Now, watch this. It's no longer ripped. It's back whole. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Can I see this piece? Remember, for this to be a miracle, this has to match this cutout. Is it a perfect match? You tell me yourself.
Looks like it is, yeah.
That is a perfect match, fiber for fiber. There you go, you can keep that. Souvenir, I spare no expense. I have these 3 ropes here. Now this is actually pretty cool because these are solid ropes. And this was something I learned when I was a kid. My mom told me if I wanted to learn magic that I needed to start with something simple, so she gave me these 3 ropes. Now I have a long one here. Do me a favor, take a look at that, examine it. Make sure you can't stretch it while he does that. Here, examine that one. You can't stretch it, there's no magnets, right? And sir, if you don't mind, take a look at that. Make sure, examine it. It doesn't stretch, you can't rip it. There's no magnets in the end, right? It's just a regular piece of rope. Wonderful. So here's the long one. You couldn't stretch that one, right? No. And then here's the medium-sized one. Now, This is a really cool, fun illusion with 3 different lengths of rope, but because this is an illusion, I need all 3 of them to be the same length. So let's just give these a little stretch right here. And now all 3 ropes are the same length. There's the first one, that's cool, right? There's the second one, and there's the third one. Now, here's the thing. It's a little hard to follow because I have 3 ropes. You only have 2 eyes, so let's, you know what? Let's make this fun and we'll get rid of one of the ropes. Now we'll just do this with 2 equal lengths of rope. Actually, you know what's better than 2 equal lengths of rope? I'll show you. We'll just get rid of one of them, and now we'll just have one long equal length of rope, right? That's pretty cool. Now here's what we'll do. We'll do something fun with this. If I take this, right, and I just give it a, oh man, sorry, I hate when that happens. Let's put it back. One long length of rope, and if I take this and I just give this a little pull right here, I'll cut it, and now there's 2 equal lengths of rope. They're not quite equal, but that's fine. Remember, this whole thing started with 3 equal lengths of rope, then there's 2, and then if I just give it a little rub, it's back to 3. That's cool, right? Most people, they're always focused on the ends of the rope, but it's not the ends that you need to worry about. See, these are the ends. You actually have to worry about the middle. You take the middle off of the rope, and it gets even more interesting. If I put this over here, and I give this a little, and I tap it and I rub, this goes back to one long length of rope. But again, remember, this whole thing is just an illusion with 3 equal lengths of rope. Actually, there's 2 here because the third one's right here. And remember, there's the first one, right? There's the second one, and then there's the third one. And if I take this one and I throw this one right here, and I take this one and I throw this one right here, and I snap, blow, there's the, there's the long one, there's the medium-sized one, and there's the short one. And there you have a pretty fun rope with 3 different lengths. I'll end it with this. Imagination is very important. I have 2 packets of cards here. Now, because I'm a gentleman, I'm going to let you pick first. Can you pick, would you like the blue or the red? Red. The red? Perfect. I knew you were going to say that, by the way. So here we have some red cards. There's 4 of them. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. These are the red-backed cards. Now, I want you to imagine that these 4 cards are 4 queens. You know what those are, right? You got it? I want you to imagine all 4 of them standing right here next to me. 3 of them just left. There's 1 queen left. Don't tell me which one it is. Just remember what she looks like. You got it? Perfect. That leaves you with the blue cards. The same thing here, sir. I have 4 cards here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. These are the blue-backed cards. You're also going to imagine that these are 4 queens, but you're going to imagine a queen opposite the color of the queen that she chose. So don't tell me which queen, just tell me the color. Was it a red one or a black one? Red. It was a red queen. So you're going to imagine a black queen. Yeah. You got it? Yeah. Remember, you're doing this with your imagination. I'm not forcing you. Which queen were you imagining? Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts. That's crazy. You want to know why? Because look, over here, there's 1 queen face up, the Queen of Hearts. Which queen were you imagining? Spades. The Queen of Spades. That's crazy because look, over here, there's 1 queen face ups. Right. But here's what gets even more bizarre. The Queen of Hearts in the red pile is the only card that's blue. The Queen of Spades in the blue pile is the only card that's red. But it gets even more interesting. You could have said the Queen of Clubs or the Queen of Diamonds, and you didn't, and I'm glad. Would you like to know why? Why? Because had you did, this trick would not have worked because I don't have any other queens.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. Would you like to see something else? All right. We were going to give you guys a choice. The first choice, the element of steel. The second choice, the root of all evil. And the third choice, a young boy's pocket knife, a gift from an uncle. So, Zoe, was it? I want you to point to one of the items. She went right for the knife. Ooh, she'll cut you. Watch out for her. Now, this gift was given to me by my grandfather. My grandfather taught me the first trick I ever learned. He had one of these pocket knives in his pocket all the time. He used to smoke cigars, and seeing how we're here in Tampa, very appropriate, he'd get cigars from Habit Tampa and just cut the ends off. And he showed me this trick called the vanishing pocket knife. All right, watch it. It goes quickly into the hand. I say the magic words. Everyone say hachi-machi. Hachi-machi. And it vanishes and reappears inside the pocket. I know, right? My grandfather taught me. I didn't say it was the best trick I ever learned. I said it was the first trick. But my grandfather did it better than I ever could. After dinner, they'd go smoke cigars, and I'd work on the trick. And then he'd say, give me that. Show me what you're working on. I said, all right, Grandpa, I'm going to show you the vanishing pocket knife. It goes into the hand. I say the magic words. What were the magic words? Hachi-machi. And nothing happened. Once again, I say the magic words. Blow in the hand. And it would change into a white knife. This is when I figured out my grandfather's using 2 knives. That's right, a white knife and a black knife. You had the black knife in the right hand, the white knife in the left hand, and the name of the trick is the vanishing pocket knife. Thank you. I know it's stunned silence. That's okay. Have a good time. You can clap if you want. Okay, your turn, sir.
Give me that money.
Give me that money. Money, money, money. Everyone hold a bill. Feel them. Yeah. Now, these are the old bills. That picture in the center of who? Who is it? Very good. You're a college student. You know that. That's good. That is called the portrait. Over a period of time, the government tried to thwart the efforts of the counterfeiters by making that bigger. Remember, they had Abraham Lincoln on the 5 and it was really big. Then they got rid of the portrait altogether and just had the portrait of the face. They had that circle around there. Okay. Give Zoe your money. Get used to it, gentlemen. Okay, pick one of the bills and hand it to me. Anyone, look at them first, feel it. The counterfeiters had a hard time duplicating the paper. They did the ink, but the paper, it's not even a paper at all. It's a linen fiber, and that's why, and you've handled money. You know what it feels like. That feel real to you? So these are good? This is good? Yes? All right. Now, they took some of the bills, and they started to recirculate them, but they were taking the old bills and recycling them. So they would use a method called the mulching method. Have you heard of that, Zoe? Now watch this. Give it a little tear, like so. Now, keep in mind, this is only an illusion because it's highly illegal to destroy federal funds. Yes, it's torn. Put your finger in there. Prove it. Just kidding, just kidding. Little tear. Okay, we'll take it a step further. Check this out. Empty, right? Check. I can even taste the mint. Now watch carefully. I do stupid jokes, it's okay. All right, now the hard part. Restored right before your eyes. All right, your turn. Pick an item. Brilliant choice. I knew it was a good selection. All right. Watch carefully now. A nut and a rope. What was your name again, Dennis? No, it's okay. I'm just seeing if you're paying attention. I want you to go ahead and grab both ends of the rope. Hold on tight. All right, Zoe, the magic words are hachi-machi. Watch the nut and say the magic words. And it melts right through. A solid through solid. Or was it through the rope? That's pretty cool. I'm glad you enjoyed that. We're going to try it again. This time we're going to make it a little more difficult. I'm not just going to pull it through. We're going to tie a knot. Hold on to that end. In fact, hold on to both of them. All right, hold tight. Say hachi-machi. What are the magic words? What are they, Zoe? Hachi-machi. And it melts right through. A solid through solid. Now, a lot of people think it's a trick nut. Some people believe it's a sweet or a soft spot in the rope that opens up and allows the nut to pass through. Hold on to that end. You hold on to that end. Pull on it. The power struggle is real, Zoe. Okay, gentlemen. All right. Easy on the set. Some people say maybe I never put the nut on the rope. I want you to pick up the nut. Check it out. Make sure it's real. Does it look good?
Looks pretty real to me.
All right, Dennis, you hold that end of the rope. Zoe, you slide the nut onto there, and you grab the other end of the rope. You let the nut hang freely. Gentlemen, hold it up. It's on there, right? Don't pull. We don't want to hurt Zoe. Let go of your end. Let go of your end. All right, Zoe, pull on that. Make sure it's really on there. Is it? Oh, strong. Okay. Some people say maybe, just maybe, I never tied a knot. Now, which one of you can tie a knot? funny feeling it's going to be you, right? Any kind of knot you want except a trick knot, that's my job. Oh, look at this. All of a sudden, she's the bondage queen. Hold that end. One knot's fine, but hey, whatever you, hey. Pineapple. Okay, watch this carefully. Hold on tight. All right, watch carefully. Watch carefully. Let's recap. We agreed that Zoe checked out the nut, yes? You guys checked out the rope, we agreed on that. And at least we're all agreed this nut just tied the knot, huh? Check this out. Say hachimachi.
Machi, machi.
Machi.
All right, Zoe, take a deep breath. Blow. And it vanishes right before your eyes. You guys have been wonderful. My name is Patrick Francis. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
So here we have two ancient wine glasses said to contain a black hole portal. I'll show you what I mean. Inside, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. Now if I put one in here, and this is empty, if I put 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and I grab one, and I place it into this cup. What happens is one of the coins travel. Now there's the first one, which means I only have 4 in this one. 4 coins. We'll do it again. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. But if I grab one and I place it inside this one, what happens is the next one travels. There's coin number 2, which means there's only 3 now left. Here's 3 coins. We'll do this once again. This time I'll put 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. And if I grab one from here, watch again close, and I toss it inside of this cup, it travels. There's the next one, which means I only have 2 left. Here's 2 coins. If I put 1, 2, you can hear them. And I'll grab one, watch close, and I put it back inside this cup. It travels, which means I should only have 1 left. This one is the hardest one to travel. Now, if I grab it and I put it back, I'll show you there's still nothing inside the cup. But when I snap, you can hear it, which means there's now coin number 5. Thank you. This one is just kind of fun. I'm going to do it really quick. And would you mind helping me?
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's do it like this. Now, when I was younger, my dad used to tell me all the time that, you know, when I told him I wanted to do magic, that magic wasn't going to pay the bills, and which is understandable because I was only, you know, I was young. But I'm going to show you something here. I have a deck of cards here, and here's what we'll do. How many cards are there in the deck?
Should be 52.
52, and if you count the jokers, how many?
54.
Perfect. Can you sign your name right here in the center?
Okay.
Outstanding. So there's the signature. That's a Sharpie. That's not going to go anywhere. And open up your left hand for me. Perfect. So that's your card, the 6 of clubs. And what card is that?
It's the 6 of
Right. And it's signed with your signature.
It is.
Right. Put your other hand on top just like that. What color is your card?
It's black.
So you have the black 6 of clubs, and I have, which one is this?
The Queen of Clubs.
The Queen of Clubs. Now watch, if I take the Queen of Clubs and I touch the top of your hand and I touch the bottom of your hand, did you feel it?
Yes.
Right, because
Yes.
now, right, look at this. Now I have, there's your card with your signature, which means in your hand you should have, here, look, open. You now have my card. But this gets even more interesting because we're going to try a little experiment here. If I cut once, twice, 3 times, and I just give them a quick little shuffle, watch this. Now, once more. Now, if I were to find your card on the first try, would that be impressive?
It'd be pretty impressive.
It would be impressive. Now, here's the thing. I'm almost positive I can find it, and I'm so sure that I'm willing to bet some cash. Now, how much? Everyone likes cash. How much cash do you think is here?
Probably about $6-7.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now, before the trick started, I actually had a prediction right here, this one. Now, if this was your card, if this was it, would that be impressive?
Well, that would shock me.
It would shock you, but if this was it, would you be impressed?
Yes.
Wonderful, because over here, you ready for this? This is it. No, I'm kidding. That wouldn't be very magical. Now, what else is funny, though, is you remember what your card was? Say stop whenever you want. Instead of me finding it, I'll let you find it.
Okay.
Ready, go.
Stop.
Right here?
Yeah.
If this is your card, would you be impressed?
Be pretty impressed.
Right, you'd be.
Ah.
That's not your card.
It's not my card.
It's not signed. That's okay. Say stop again. Let's try this one more.
Stop.
Oh, this has to be it.
Gotta be.
Right, this.
Oh, getting closer.
Getting closer. We're running out of time here. So you know what? What was your card again?
There's the 6 of clubs.
The 6 of clubs.
It was.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And you signed it.
I did sign it.
You did sign it.
For sure.
You know what's crazy is that inside my wallet, that's sealed. Look, it's zippered closed. It's closed. There's one card signed inside my wallet, and it's the 6 of clubs
That looks like my signature.
with your signature. And you know what's crazy is that if I would not have found it, I was willing to give you. You said how much? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much did you say I had?
Like 6, 7.
I had like 6, 7?
You like 6,
That's
7
right.
bucks?
You know, I actually had a little more because when I snap, I actually have, oh wait. I was actually gonna give you 20, 40, 60, 80. I had $100 here I was willing to give you
man.
if I was wrong. But remember, this is just an illusion. And if I take these and I just give it a little wave, what happens is, look, I can actually turn these back. Right, to $1 bill. Well, we are in Ybor. I want to make sure I keep my money. So thank you. That's all I got.